Okay, so next example is letter D. Okay? So, the same lang sila ng process kung paano natin sinolve yung letter C kanina, yung example letter C. Okay? So, unang-una is kinakailangan natin kunin yung value ng tatlong term natin. First term, second term, at yung third term natin. Okay? So, in finding for the value of the three terms, the first three terms, we're going to use the formula 3 times 2 raised to n minus 1. Okay? So, using now the formula, a sub 1 equals to 3 times 2 raised to 1 minus 1. Kasi, first term yung hinahanap natin. Ang isa-substitute sa n ay equals to 1. Okay? So, we have 3 times 2 raised to 0. Any number raised to 0 is always equals to 1. Okay? Kaya, ang square ng 2 raised to 0 ay equals to 1. And then, multiply natin 3 times 1. The answer is 3. Okay, so yan yung value ng first term natin. Next, second term equals to 3 times 2 raised to 2 minus 1. Okay? So, the same process. Kaya natin pinalitan yung n natin ng 2 kasi nasa second term na tayo. Okay? So, 2 minus 1, the answer is 1. And 2 raised to 1, the answer is 2. Okay? Then, multiply natin 3 times 2, the answer is 6. So, ang second term natin dito ay equals to 6. Okay? Next, for the third term, a sub 3 equals to 3 times 2 raised to 3 kasi nasa third term na tayo. Kaya yung n natin dito ay equals to 3. Okay? And 3 minus 1. Okay? Next, subtract natin yan. So, 3 minus 1, the answer is 2. Okay, then next, simplify natin yung exponent natin. 2 squared or 2 times 2, the answer is 4. Okay? And then next, is imumultiply naman na natin si 3 kay 4. Okay, yun na yung last step natin. 3 times 4, the answer is 12. Okay? So, yung third term natin ay 12. Yung first term ay 3 at yung second term ay 6. Okay? So, we have the sequence or the series is 3, 6, and 12. Okay, so we're going to find now for the value of the common ratio and to determine whether the series is converges or diverges. Okay, so using the formula, a sub n over a sub n minus 1 or yung pinakamadali, preceding term over the previous term. Okay, so preceding term is 6 and previous term is 3. 6 divided by 3, the answer is 2. 12 is the preceding term and 6 is the previous term. 12 divided by 6, the answer is 2. Okay, so the value of the common ratio is equals to 2. Okay, since the absolute value of common ratio is greater than 1, ibig sabihin nun, yung value doon ng R natin or yung common ratio ay mas mataas sa 1. Therefore, the series is diverges. Okay, we cannot determine now the sum of the series because the ratio is greater than 1. Okay? So, hindi na natin kinakailangang isolve yung sum ng series natin. Kasi, diverges yung ating series. Okay? So, yan lamang yung 4 na example natin para sa infinite geometric series. Okay? Pero meron pa tayong isang example. Okay? So, this is an exercise. Okay? Para matest kung nasundan nyo ba kung paano kunin or paano mag-solve ng infinite geometric series. Okay? So, unang step, kinakailangan mo ng kunin yung value ng first term, second term, at third term using the formula negative 1 over 4 raised to n minus 1. Take note na para mahanap yung value ng first term, second term, at yung third term natin, gagamitin natin palagi yung formula na nasa right side ng symbol na sigma. Okay? Ito palagi yung gagamitin natin formula para mahanap yung mga value ng terms natin. Okay? So, ano kaya yung value ng first term natin using the formula? Okay, so bibigyan ko kayo ng 5 minutes para mahanap yung value ng first term, second term, at third term. Okay? Okay, so using the formula, to find for the value of the first term, we're just going to substitute the value of n equals to 1. Kasi hinahanap natin dito ay first term. Okay? Then next, subtract natin, that is equals to 0. Okay, since 0, yung kanyang exponent, any number raised to 0 is always equals to 1. Okay? So, kung yung nakuha mong value ng first term mo ay equals to 1, very good. Okay? Next, paano naman kunin yung second term? Okay? So, I will give you again a couple of minutes para hanapin yung value ng second term or isolve yung value ng second term. Okay? Okay? So, for the value of the second term, we have a sub 2 equals to quantity negative 1/4 raised to 2 minus 1. Okay? So, dito, ang n natin ay equals to 2. Kasi hinahanap na natin yung second term. Kaya yung n natin ay 2. 2 minus 1, the answer is 1. Okay? And then next, simplify natin yung exponent natin. Negative 1/4 raised to 1, the answer is negative 1/4. Okay, so yan yung sagot natin para sa value ng second term. Okay? So ngayon naman, ano kaya yung value ng third term natin? Okay? Okay, so for the value of the third term, ang papalitan lang natin ulit ay yung exponent natin. Gawin natin siyang 3 kasi nasa third term na tayo. Okay? Take note na kaya natin pinapalitan yung ating exponent dito kasi yun yung n natin. Ang ibig sabihin nun, magi-start tayo sa 1, ayan, sa first term, yun yung first term natin. Therefore, kapag nasa third term tayo, equivalent nun na yung n natin ay equals to 3. Kasi nasa third term na tayo. Okay, dito kanina, nasa first term tayo kaya 1. Dito, second term kaya 2. Ngayon naman, nasa third term kaya 3. Okay, then next subtract natin. 3 minus 1, the answer is 2. And negative 1/4 squared, the answer is positive 1/16. Okay? So, nakuha na natin yung value ng first term equals to 1. Yung value ng second term equals to negative 1/4. At yung value ng third term natin ay 1/16. Okay? Ngayon naman is, ano kaya yung value ng common ratio natin using the formula? Okay? And then next, kapag nahanap na yung value ng common ratio natin, madedetermine natin kung siya ba ay converges or diverges. Okay? Okay, so using the formula for the value in finding for the value of the common ratio, a sub n over a sub n minus 1 or preceding term over the previous term. Okay? So, ang preceding term natin dito ay negative 1/4 at ang previous term ay 1. Okay? Negative 1/4 divided by 1, the answer is negative 1/4. Okay? Next, ang preceding term ay 1/16 at ang previous term ay negative 1/4. Okay? 1/16 divided by negative 1/4, the answer is negative 1/4 or negative 1/4. Since the value of the common ratio is negative 1/4 or equivalent to negative 0.5, therefore, our series is converges kasi yung negative 0.25 or negative 1/4 ay hindi siya mas mababa sa 1. Okay? Kumbaga, mas mataas siya sa negative 1. Okay? Kapag negative 1.25 or negative 1 1/4, so yun ay diverges. Pero kapag negative 0.5, negative 1/4, so yan ay converges kasi mas mataas sa value ng negative 1. Okay? Mas mataas sa R natin na positive or negative 1. Pero kapag mas mababa na sa negative 1, gaya ng negative 1.1, negative 1.2, or negative 2, negative 3, so magiging diverges na siya. Pero dito, siya ay converges. Kasi negative 1 over 4 or equivalent niyan ay negative 0.25. Mas mataas sa negative 1, ibig sabihin yan ay converges. Therefore, pag converges yung ating series, madedetermine natin yung kanyang sum. Okay? So, in finding for the sum, okay, so we have a sub 1 equals to 4 and r equals to negative 1 over 4. Okay? So, using now the formula, s equals to first term over 1 minus r. Okay? So, substitute lang natin yung mga given. Okay? Okay, so ang value ng first term natin ay equals to 1. At ang value ng common ratio natin ay negative 1 over 4. Okay, so bakit siya naka-parenthesis? Kasi negative po yung value ng common ratio natin. Okay? So, ang unang step natin dito is kinakailangan muna nating isubtract yung nasa denominator natin. Okay? So, 1 minus quantity, negative 1 over 4. Okay? So, the answer is positive 5 over 4. Okay? And then next naman is yung nakuha natin 5 over 4, pwede na natin i-divide si 1 at yung nakuha nating difference kanina. Okay? So, 1 over 5 over 4 or 1 divided by 5 over 4. Okay? And the answer is 1 divided by 5 over 4. The answer is 4 over 5. Therefore, ang sum ng ating series ay 4 over 5. Okay, so yan yung sum ng series natin para sa last example natin. Okay, so that's all for solving geometric series. Okay, thank you and God bless. Thanks for watching.